Wait, why can't you hear a pterodactyl go into the bathroom? Guess the P is silent, Holly.
The Thunder Radio Morning Show, weekdays from 6:30 to 8:30, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle and New Haven Mortgage.
Morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We're back this morning, back live. Glad to have you with us. Holly's here somewhere. She wanders around. She's not doing anything. She just wanders about. There she is. Happy Friday, Philip, Kathy. Morning to you. Good to have you all along with us today.
Yes, indeed. It's good to see y'all.
Happy Friday morning to you, everybody. Welcome into another edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Getting you to work, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We're glad to have you with us on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. 107.9 FM, AM 1320. 106.7 FM over toward Tullahoma worldwide on the Manchester Go smartphone app. You're watching the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams over on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for Thunder Radio, and you can watch us over there. Brought to you each and every day here on Thunder Radio's Morning Show by Dr. James Van Winkle. Imcella treatments can fix urinary incontinence. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. 482 Interstate Drive. That's the building right across the street from Unity Medical Center in Manchester. So get on over there and see them at Dr. Van Winkle's office. We got a lot to get to. We were out yesterday, out in Knoxville, exploring, doing a little cheerleading competitioning. We weren't competing, but we were there for that. I'll fill you in on that trip. We got week recaps, Florida Man Friday, Name That Tune, Stupid Silly Stat, birthdays. You can call those in anytime on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. We'd love to hear from you on those. It's Friday, so that means we'll fire up the Friday mix for our radio listeners here in just a little while. All that coming up in the next little while. First, let's get you a temperature check, though. It is not that bad out there right now. We're going to be in around the 66 to 68 range, depending on where you stand in our listening area. If you're watching from another state, I could be off. But if you're in our terrestrial radio range, that's where we are. Going to hit a high of 91. It starts a major heat wave today, so get ready for that. I do have some good news about the heat, marginally good news. I'll talk about that in a minute. But 91 today, going to be hot. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Going to be hot and sweaty. Might as well look cute. They got some new outfits down there. They're posting them every day on their Facebook page. Wisteria Hill Boutique on Facebook. Go by and see them in person at 205 South Woodland Street near downtown Manchester. On that note, I believe it's time to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is the Chamber of Commerce president-elect, and she is by far the looks inside of this studio. She is Holly. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us.
I'm so happy to be here today.
She got a day off. She's good to go.
Yeah, I missed everybody.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad you've joined us. We have a good show. I hope.
You have no idea.
I don't know. Holly plans the show.
It's going to be good.
I just push the buttons and turn the knobs. It's still gonna be hot, but they've taken a couple degrees off the edge a little.
Nice.
Instead of 95, 92 on Saturday. So still hot. Still hot.
Perfect.
But we'll take it. It's better than nothing. Better than 95, 96. Did Holly learn anything about UT? I don't know. We walked along Volunteer Landing down through there and enjoyed that. And she was reading some stuff on some rocks. I don't know if she learned anything or not. Learned about the Tennessee River.
No, I wanted to, after we ate dinner, I wanted to we didn't have any kids. We didn't have any dogs to have to worry about walking and giving medicine. It was just me and him. And I said, after dinner, let's go on a little stroll. The sun was starting to set. I said, not far. And so we start walking, and I'm asking Josh, I'm like, do you know what kind of tree that one is? He's like, no. I'm like, that's a mimosa tree. And so we get, I wanted to stop and read some of the stuff and get down there. And he goes, you ready to go back in?
It wasn't
Is this
that
far enough?
I knew how far back we had to go.
I was like, yes, sir. Okay.
Holly's the type to go too far.
I was having a lovely time.
She'll go too far, and then she'll go to a point where she's no longer having fun, and then realize, oh, we got to walk 2 miles back. So I knew that. So I was like, well, we need to go and turn her around. And I was right. Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester community coming up over the next few days and weeks. Tomorrow, the 22nd of June, is the Rotary Car Show at Rotary Park. It's their inaugural. First annual is not a thing. It's inaugural car show. I believe the registration is 9 to 11, and they'll be going from 11 until 2. Thunder Radio will be there from about 11 until 2 as well. So come on down and hang out with us at Rotary Park tomorrow. I'll be there playing some tunes and having some fun down at Rotary Park next to the Manchester Rec Center. Also, coming up Saturday, the Coffee County Band will be at O'Reilly's having a car wash. A great day to get your car washed. It's going to be hot. Let them do all the work. And I think it's a donation-based thing. Give them a 20 and let them wash your car for you at O'Reilly's. We are 13 days away from Independence Day, our nation's birthday, coming up on July the 4th. There will be a big show in Manchester, of course. Live music starting, I believe, at 7 down at Rotary Park, and then fireworks at 9. And there will be music synced up to the fireworks. Thunder Radio will be providing that at 9 o'clock. You can listen at 107.9 FM. I highly recommend you listen on the FM dial. Do not listen on the app because there's about a 12-second delay there, so you're not going to quite get the same effect as you would if you're listening on the FM dial. A lot of people want to flip it over to the app and listen to the stream, and that's fine for most all instances. But if you want to watch live sports and listen, like a football game or live fireworks with synced music, you're going to want to listen on an FM dial at 107.9.
Watching fireworks synced up to patriotic music makes me want to get like a big eagle tattoo on my back or something.
Maybe that's what I'll get. We've been trying to figure out what tattoo I'm going to get.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the tattoo I'll get.
You can get my name. That's what you can get. Right on your chest.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that.
No, you wouldn't.
What could I change that to if things go south? That's what I think about tattoos. I'm like, what could we change it to?
Well, you could date a girl named Molly.
Yeah.
And one named probably Polly. That would be easy.
Yeah.
That's about your only two options.
Yeah. Or I could add Jolly below it and then Christmas below that.
Yeah, Christmas themed.
Yeah. People are like, man, you love Christmas, huh?
You just color it in. Just put something there like a brand. Color it in.
It'll just be a red block.
The holly could be the top part of the T for the Vols, the power T.
Okay. You
could just color that in. See? It's fixable. Everything is fixable.
Not everything. Don't tell people that. People go out and make some dumb mistakes and like, well, let's fix it. No, you can't. You can't fix that. You've done messed that up. So that's just some of the stuff going on over the next few days and weeks here in Manchester. Kind of a slow time for everybody as summer is kind of here. Yesterday was the first day of summer. It's the summer solstice. Also the longest day. Did you know starting today, the days start getting shorter?
No.
Yeah, starting today, the days start getting shorter by about a minute or so per day, all the way up through December.
I went to a yard sale and I got a LED solar planter, like a
Mm-hmm.
you put a plant in it like a pot, and it's tall and it's white. And
What?
during the day, the sun charges, and at night
Thank you explaining to us how
it turns
solar
on
works.
and it's beautiful colors. But I have found that I go to
We're
bed
not awake to see it.
before it gets dark, so I don't ever
I
see.
have to get up and check the cameras in the morning and see what they look like. That's pretty.
I covered it yesterday evening. I covered it with my hands to make it think it was dark, and it lit up.
Yeah. Folded.
I did.
Yeah. Holly was passed out last night. I'm there. I'm outside working on the pool, and then the neighbors come over and they're chatting, and then I end up coming in. And I've still got to do some weather stuff for the station because our weather guy, Jackson Ham, is on vacation, and so I'm up trying to get weathers done and trying to get sports done. I look over and Holly's just snoring on the bed. And now Tiffany's going to be out on assignment for a week, so I'll be the news guy, the weather guy, the sports guy.
Oh my gosh, bless your heart.
The morning show guy. I'll just do all of that for the next week, and Holly will be covering up her solar planter to see what colors it is.
I guess you should have went to bed early with me.
There were people over. I was outside speaking.
I didn't go to bed while people were there.
No, but I couldn't do my things until the people left. There were people there, so I was talking to them. Then when I came inside, I had to do the things.
You put off the things. You could have done the things earlier.
When? I was outside cutting the grass, and I was outside working on the pool. When would I have done?
You weren't working. I looked out there. The mother fellows was working. You was standing there.
I helped carry some bags
at the very beginning.
Well, I feel bad just leaving.
Which you had your own work to do. They were doing their work.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Then I had to go to the store and buy them some beverages. It's part of their
part of
their payment.
See, because I offer. I'm like, Josh, what can I do? Let me do something. Him like, I got to go get a piece of pipe. We got the wrong size pipe. And I'm like, I'll go get it. And they're like, no, everybody. Even the workers, they turn and they're like, no, don't send her.
Yeah, don't send her to get the pipe.
Well, I probably could do better than y'all because it seems like every time I turn around, you got to order another piece of pipe because you got the wrong one.
Plumbing's done.
Or you no, he said we was going to have to get more.
No, we're done with the plumbing around the pool. The only plumbing left is at the pump.
That's still plumbing.
It is,
it
but
don't
we
matter
can't
where
do that
it goes.
right now. I can't do it right now.
I know, but it's always something with the plumbing.
JC, if you want it done right, do it yourself. That's right. And that's probably why I don't delegate anything here and drown myself in work and then get frustrated and mad.
I've got some responsibilities here that I'd like to put off on you as well.
No, not going to happen. Not going to happen. All right, we got had a good trip. We're going to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good trip for just a quick getaway. We were gone. We left Wednesday at like noon, and we were back yesterday by 2. I think we left Wednesday closer to 2, actually. It's like a 24-hour thing. But I still feel refreshed when I come back. Just give me one night and, away. And I'm like...
It wasn't that, it's not a bad little drive.
No, I'm sure it wasn't a bad drive for you.
I offered to drive. You're not going to do that. I'll say, Josh, can I try? You want me to drive? Because he was like, man, I got real tired. And I'm like, here, let me drive. And he's like, no. And then he wants to come on the radio and be like, I got to do everything. No, you don't have to.
Jerry wants to know if you got a full rack of ribs at Calhoun's. She did not. What did you get?
They had a... I don't want to say a sampler, but it was like you got ribs, chicken tenders, and barbecue.
You didn't get that.
I wanted to get it, but it was a little pricey, and I was like, Josh has been on me about spending money lately.
You should have got that. That would have been fine.
So I got a barbecue sandwich. I just stick with the tried and true barbecue sandwich with macaroni.
Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't want to get a lecture.
No, you weren't going to get a
about
lecture.
finances.
You could have gotten whatever you would have liked.
I should have just ordered a bowl of steam. And I'd be like, are you happy, Josh? I'm saving money. The steam is delicious.
I was encouraging you to get whatever you wanted there.
Well, I kind of
and then I would have based my order based on what you got.
Well, let me tell you what I kind of did. I was like, man, I sure do want this one, but it's a little high. It's kind of expensive.
Just get it.
He said nothing, and so I was like, okay, I better. He wasn't like, just get it. Get what you want, babe. We're on a trip. No, I didn't.
It's a poor excuse to spend money. Food was good, though.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that when we come back.
All right, Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Let's get you a full weather forecast. I said at the opening I had a little bit of good news about the weather, and it's marginal, but it's a little good news. The high temperatures for the weekend are not going to be quite as high as originally forecast, but still it's going to be hot. Today, 91. Saturday, 92, 93. Sunday, same thing, 92, 93. They were calling for upper 90s, so that's good. Pull it down a little bit. And the rain chance Sunday night is up to a 40% chance of showers. Overnight lows every night right around 70 degrees. But we stay warm next week too. 93, 94 Monday, Tuesday, and we keep a 20% chance of showers around. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Listen, you're going to have Independence Day gatherings. Do not wait till July 2nd to be like, you know what? There's a lot of ants around here. I better call Patent Pest Control. You know, he may not be able to get to you that fast. Call him right now and get on his schedule, 931-247-0781. Patent Pest Control, 931-247-0781.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve these issues?
It's not good.
Holly hates your voice.
I got a face for radio and a voice for magazines.
That is not true. You do not have a face for magazines.
Face for radio.
Face for radio.
You're not even paying attention.
I said I inverted it. Just calm down. If I don't get it right, it's not. I'm not paying attention. I'm just doing a lot. I heard what you said, and I just responded with the wrong words. Just calm down.
Here in the last couple weeks, I've had people mention therapy, and had another gentleman offer to pray for our marriage, and I promise it's fine. This is fine. This is normal for us, and no one should be worried.
You can have the morning show and the divorce. I don't want it.
You hear that, y'all? He don't want you. I do. Team Holly.
Should be given
your full custody. Your full custody.
Host.
Yeah. My smile.
Samuel Workman has a birthday today. It's a birthday sheet. People come in here and just take stuff. Don't bring it back.
Look, Josh, because
I'm working.
What was I doing? Oh.
Spring showers bring many flowers, but water inside your home or business only brings headaches and stress. So minimize it.
Josh took a really pretty picture of the bridge. On the river.
Oh, when I went running?
Yeah. I love that picture. I wanted to post those pictures of you posing with Smokey and stuff, but I didn't.
Thanks. You could have posted them. It's fine. It's no big deal. I got up Friday morning and went on a little run. It was cool up there. Or just Friday morning, yesterday morning. And went on a little run. It was like 64 and wasn't very humid. So there's lots of hills up there, which is fun. But I went down the river, down by the volunteer landing, and then I went down to the campus around the stadium and Thompson Bowling and stuff, and then came back. It was it's a good run. Our hotel was up this hill. I don't know how they even built a road there. I don't know how they got the asphalt to stay. Like you try to walk across it, and you can't walk across it. without going down. Like you're sideways. So I ran back up that. It's easier to run up that hill than it is down that hill. That's how steep that hill is. I'm going to bust it.
Bust it.
Nice. But that was a good run. I stopped and posed with all the things. Pat Summit. Smoky. A lot of construction going on down there. Saw some college athletes out running. I wonder if they think I made a team.
Alumni, obviously.
Clearly.
Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Thunder Radio morning show rolling along until 8:30 today. Thanks for being with us. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Breast augmentations, tummy tucks, laser liposuctions, all those are available in Manchester. Talk to Dr. Van Winkle about those options. drvanwinkle.com. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
Got back. We were out yesterday. If you tuned in, I had several people. I get the most texts on days we're not here. The most. You know? I don't know why that is. Like, obviously, we're not
during the morning show.
During the morning show, yeah. Like when we're not on live, like when it's a best of show, which we'll do when we're not here. We're out like yesterday, so there's no cameras, but the radio, of course, is still on the air. We've had people ask me that too. What is the radio still on when y'all aren't there? I'm like, yeah, it's on 24 hours a day, and I'm not here that many hours. So anyway, I get the most text on days we weren't here, and I was trying to find just random stuff like easy transition, and people will send things like that, and I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about right now.
Sometimes I'll just get bells.
I was sitting at the breakfast table at the hotel having coffee, and I'm getting text, easy transition, LOL, laughy face from different people, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're really killing it this morning, huh?
We're doing a good job.
Well, they're best of, so there's some of the better clips.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why. Maybe that's the explanation.
There you go.
So anyway, we had a good trip.
It didn't see. Sometimes I'm in the car. Oh, I want to say this, pat myself on the back. I did not have to stop for a potty break all the way there or all the way back.
She didn't. I was proud of her.
I was very dehydrated. So we get there.
Very proud of her.
I was trying to find, like everyone, I'm sure, you try and find a nice hotel that doesn't break the bank.
Very difficult to do.
I
was pleased with your choice.
I can't stay somewhere that is like, I feel like after I leave the building, I need to wash. You know, I don't mean to sound bougie, but...
Well, you don't want to be dirty. Who wants to be dirty? There was just a certain point where we couldn't afford to not be dirty. We just take our own pillows.
But also, I don't want to, I don't want to spend a ton on just one night.
Yeah, so I'm with you. I don't want to spend a lot of money on one. I was asking our friends, like, what's a reasonable amount of money to spend on a hotel one night? We stayed in downtown Knoxville, so it's going to be expensive. See, I'm all about that. Let's stay on the outskirts. Let's head to Farragut. You're 10 minutes away. You can get hotels way cheaper there, even nice ones. I think that's where you save your money.
I will spend money for convenience. Like if
Beaumont of Cedar Bluff for the win. So you see, that's what I'm talking about. You got to stay outside the city. Once you stay downtown, you're going to pay those downtown prices.
I had looked at a hotel and it was really nice and a little pricey, but the thing that got me was you also had to pay an additional $15 per person for breakfast. It was like one of the, and I like going to those.
If it's a nicer breakfast.
Yeah. When they come and serve it to you and they are nice, but like Josh said, it was for one night. And so
I don't need all that.
I'm like, let's back up. We can do continental breakfast. And so I found one. It's a continental breakfast, free parking, and it was cheaper. So
it was a good price. It was a nice hotel.
It was just right around the corner from the other one.
Hampton Inn.
And so we get there and I go to check in and they're like, there's a sign there that says $20 parking. And
first thing I saw when I walked in the door.
He said, I thought you said free parking. And I was like, I thought that's what I read. And so we get up to the counter there and the girl goes, hello, will you be parking with us today? And Josh says, I guess we got no choice. Said nothing. Like that was how it started.
I felt bad because I was probably mean to that girl.
You
but
were.
I was like,
I guess we don't have a choice, do we?
Well, I was irritated because it said free parking online.
Okay,
but there's more to that story.
Yeah, so we just paid the parking. It was not a big deal. The hotel room was nice. It was
clean.
So we walk in. I don't want to jump stories. Let me finish this one first. We go to leave to check out. We want some water to take with us because we were going to watch the high school cheerleaders do their into their camp routine
down at Thompson Bowling Arena, and there's no concessions there.
So we went to get some water, and the lady in front of us said she was telling the manager, "Hey, I talked to the guy, and online it says you guys have free parking, and he said that if I could pull that up on the internet and show him, y'all would comp us the parking." Well, she said, "I've got it pulled up in here on these computers."
She went into their business center, their computer, and pulled it up.
And I was like, "Oh!"
Meanwhile, I'm like, "Hey!"
I wanted to say, "Hey,
we also want the
free parking online," but I was like, they're gonna just think that
It doesn't matter.
They're gonna think that I overheard.
I wanted to go start knocking on everybody's door, like in the hotel room. I wanted in the hotel. I wanted to go down to every room and knock and be like, "Hey, you get free parking? Go down there." And I was going to send them a screen. What's your number? I'll send you the screenshot, and you go show them.
So I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be like, "Hey, we want free parking." So we just went.
In my mind, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, "What do we say here? We're trying to leave." And
yeah, we're trying. If it was at the beginning, I would have done it, but we had stayed, and I was like, "I'm not." We're walking out. We had loaded the car up. Well, we go to get the water, and the lady comes out and she said, "Hey, our computers are down. You can pay $5.
Listen to these options.
You can pay $5 for cash. We can charge it to the room
when the computers come back up."
And me and Josh just kind of looked like, do we want to pay $5?
$5 for a bottle of water.
Do we want to pay that? And we're just kind of looking at each other. And then she goes, "Or I could give you these 2 free water." They had like complimentary
bags of complimentary water.
And I'm like, why would you let me sit there? Why, when I said I would just like some water, why would you not just give me the water?
She goes, "Okay, you can pay. The computers are down, so you can wait till that comes back up, or we'll take $5 cash, or you can have 2 free bottles of water." And I'm like, I had this look on my face like,
I said, "Yeah, I'll take the 2 free waters, please.
Let me put this one back in this refrigerator." I don't know how that's an option. Like, hey, I got an option for you. Would you like to win the game? Or would you like to lose the game?
With injuries.
Which one would you like to choose, young man? "I'd like to win, please."
We get to the hotel, y'all, and it's, we walk into the room. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you walk into a room and it's stale, like in the air conditioner ain't on. So the room is just like stagnant, hot and muggy. We walked in, it was nice and clean and the air was cool. And I was like, good, nice. Yeah, good room. And Josh walks over to the window to pull the shades down and it's like not coming. He's like pulling hard. He's like, I can't, there's got to be a way to get this down. And he's just tugging and you can hear it go click, 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 click. And as he's trying to yank on it, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I walk over to it and I look up and there's a button on the side of the window it's an automatic shade lifter and raiser.
Not anymore.
So the back, there's 2 options.
It still works.
There's a sheer option and a blackout option. The blackout option come right down. But that one you was tugging on,
yeah,
I couldn't get it to come down.
It probably didn't work originally.
I say that was the case.
Yeah.
But I was like, he don't know how to act.
He's
like an ape. You set a computer down in front of him, just like
I just want
bashing it.
I want the windows shut.
Tear it up.
I just want the windows shut.
We went to Calhoun's to eat for dinner. Yeah. I know what Calhoun's is, and it was lovely. Yeah. What a beautiful place there on the river.
Yeah, the place we stayed, I don't know, we paid like $200 for that hotel room, which was more than I would like, but it's downtown Knoxville. I was like, and I told Holly, I was like, well, if I could stay here, because it's about a 0.7 mile walk to Neyland from there, and it's right along the river, so it's easy walk. And I told Holly, I'm like, if I could stay here, I'd come to some games. But I guarantee you in September when Florida's in town, this room ain't $200.
Yeah.
This room's $800. I can almost guarantee you that. Like, I'm going to get on there right now and start booking ahead.
Yeah.
For if they even have a room. They probably already sold out. But if you start booking ahead to an SEC weekend, you're not staying there for that price.
It has been years since we've been to a
game. Yeah. I just don't want to deal with the crowd. Last time we went, I parked us 3 miles up the road across the bridge towards Gatlinburg.
The kids were what, 10?
Oh, no, they were younger than that. 7 and 8, I think.
7, 8, 9, I don't know. And Josh, to save some money on parking, he parked 3 miles away.
It wasn't 3 miles.
And we had to hike.
It wasn't 3 miles. Hey, look, I tried to get a better parking spot, and I pulled up, and they're like, it's $60. And I'm like, no, it's not. And left. And when you go across, the bridge, you go across the 41 bridge, right? And you can see the stadium from there. And I'm like, it's right there. Stadium's right there. You can see it. It looks closer than it is because it's so big. So as soon as we get across the bridge, there's parking there for $5. I'm like, this is where we're going to park. We'll just hike back across this bridge, take a left. It's not that bad. But it was
a
that bad.
lot.
It was a long walk.
Back to Calhoun's. They offered something that I've never had before. And I didn't realize. We were sitting there and I'm like, man, this is awesome. Why don't more businesses do this? They brought out a basket of bread. And you didn't have to choose biscuit or cornbread or roll. You could have it all. It was a flight of bread.
Yeah, they did have all the breads.
And that's all I want in life is just a flight of bread. I was so excited. I started grabbing bread and putting them on my little plate and cutting them in half and like, here, Josh, try this one. And they were all delicious. I loved every one of them. The biscuit was the best.
Doesn't take much to please
cornbread second, roll third.
I thought cornbread was first.
You did think it was first? Mm-hmm. Well, I like a little jalapeno cornbread.
JC said you can park across from Calhoun's at the federal courthouse there for $25 every game. That's not bad. It's not a bad walk from there.
That's not bad.
No. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to go. I'm just going to watch the games from home.
I just want to be at home. I called my mom called my mom on the way to work this morning, and I'm just like, I just want to stay home. I just want to stay at home and tend the house and the cleaning and the cooking and the yard stuff. I just want to be
And I want that for you. We got to run the business.
I want to be a 1960s housewife.
Yeah.
50s, 60s, just let me iron your shirts and pack your little lunch and all that. And you just get out of the house. And I'll be there by myself. That's all I want.
Well, we could do that now, except for the morning show. You don't do much else. But the rest of the stuff you do could be done from home.
Like all those games I go to and events.
I get another photographer.
Oh, that hurt a little.
Oh.
You hit me in my feelings right there.
We may just stop taking pictures.
That's the only part of my job that I like. You're not taking that away from me. What's your favorite part of the work? Like you had to pick something. You get rid of everything. You do one thing.
Ew. If I could get rid of everything else?
Yeah.
I like the morning show. I did the morning show.
Really?
Yeah.
You would do morning show over sports?
Yeah. Because it's a set time and there's no travel. I mean, I like.
But if you didn't have anything else to do, like that's all you did.
All I did.
Yeah.
It's full time. I guess I would just do the sports broadcasting.
Well, don't let me change your mind,
and
buddy.
No, I mean, when you phrase it like that, I do that. I would do this. Just do the sports broadcasting, and not have to worry about anything else. Put all my effort into that. If somebody else would sell it, somebody else would produce all the commercials for it. Like I just broadcast the games.
Knowing that you do the games and everything else that you do here, literally all of it, the ad sales. Well, not all of it. Tiff does the news, and
Tiffany's done great with the news.
And but I'm talking about like the produce, like a lot of the producing and scheduling, you know, that's all you. And then you still do the sports. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
What a compliment.
Because it's good. It's good sports. It's not like it's like just
halfway thrown together.
No. I watch you put in so much time and effort into the sports.
I like this segment.
Please stop calling and saying that we need therapy. Everything is fine.
After the top of the hour, we've already crossed past the obituary time. So I'm sorry. We'll get to obits right now. So don't freak out. Obits are coming up right now. We got the Prater's menu in a minute. Let you know what's for lunch over there at Prater's Barbecue. What are you laughing about? What are you doing?
Yesterday I was cleaning out the garage and I walked in the house and my hair was flying in my face, tickling, and I kept trying to move my hair out of my face. And then I realized it was a cockroach. Well, I just found a tickle on my stomach and I thought maybe a bug was on me, but it wasn't.
Thankfully. Got to do a little bug bombing in our garage, apparently. Morning show. Morning show. All right. Well, they didn't want to talk.
I lost them at cockroach.
Yeah, they were like, oh.
I was outside, you know, sweeping rocks up and stuff. Anyway.
Thanks for sharing, Holly.
You asked what I was laughing at. I had to tell you.
Watch this. Ask me what I'm laughing at.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
That's not that.
Never mind.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle Emsella Treatments. Maybe you can take a car ride for 3 hours if you have that proper Emsella treatment. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Fix urinary incontinence today.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios. This is Thunder Radio.
Your hometown radio.
I said morning show.
What did it say?
Shannon said you said swap and shop. I didn't say swap and shop. Did I say swap and shop?
No, you said the morning show.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't put it past me to do it. Oh, I didn't say swap. You didn't say swap and shop, so they hung up. Well, that probably is true.
Oh, I got it.
He worded it differently the first time. You heard this new Eminem song? What y'all think about it? I don't want to go watch them lose, so I do not need Florida tickets. Don't put it past Tennessee to disappoint you. Just so disappointed in them last year up there. Should be better now that Milton's gone. Dude was a disaster. I'm not betting on Tennessee football ever. To ever do anything.
I saw that. Your brother posted it.
Yeah. Same sense.
You two were.
No, let me tell you something. People have their differences, and people are different. People like different things.
She brought the world together.
When it comes to her, 99% approval rating. I'm on in. It's going to be hotter than the devil's butthole today. That's the way to put it. I'm going to say that on the weathers. I'm doing the weathers for the next few days because Ham's out of town, so I'm going to try that out. See how it goes for me.
I went into a gas station bathroom.
She didn't have to stop, but she needed to stop.
I said,
she just told everybody I didn't stop.
We didn't end up stopping, but we did stop. I didn't pee because I walked into the bathroom.
It was that station. We are almost home. Is that station in Morrison right across from Bridgestone? Right, that was the one it is. I'll tell everybody because that place was nasty, and so don't go there.
I walked in, and it was like I heard a man just come, just whipping it and peeing on everything. There was just pee, and it's
stunk.
But I had grabbed the doorknob, and
Country Club Market. Yeah, that's it.
So I think
that's
my
it.
hand. Okay,
Yeah, it's right before you get to Country Club. If you're coming back.
Walk out of the bathroom and I'm like going towards the door, and the guys at the register were like, "Ma'am, did you need something?" I was like, "Not here, no."
So then we just went home. I was like, "You want to stop at this next?" Because the next gas station we got to looked real nice. I was like, "I'll stop there." She's like, "No, just go take me home."
Take me home. I've got this I got my hand washed, and I still felt like it was dirty, and I was like spraying sanitizer on it.
Kevin said, "Yep, nope." Yeah, I'm with you.
This program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Thanks for being with us. Holly Prater's Barbecue's got lunch today, starting at 11 o'clock. $9.99. Meat and two plus your drink. You can do a carry out as well. So convenient, so fast at Prater's Barbecue. What do they got?
Cajun catfish, fried catfish, smoked pulled pork, smoked pork chops, mashed potatoes, baked beans, broccoli and cheese, mac and cheese, pasta salad, coleslaw, and side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink and bread, all for just $9.99. Find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
Get on over and see them. All right, name that tune.
Let's name that tune today. I kind of feel like it's going to be an easy one, but we're going to play little snippets of a song. Once you figure it out, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline, 728-1320, with the exact right name, and tell me the name of the artist. First caller wins. What do you think they should win?
Thunder Radio swag.
All right,
we got a T-shirt up for grabs. Hey, the blind, the curtain.
Yours or mine?
Yours, but shut that. The sun's getting me.
Better.
We got to get some of those automatic curtains here.
So you can yank on them?
So I know how to work those now. All right, name this tune, 728-1320 on the Ben Lomond Connect hotline if you know the answer. Or some bass in that. Wonder what that sounds like on the AM. AM 1320, folks. They may not get that same effect. Still a lot of people listen on the AM. Be surprised. I don't remember when Thunder Radio added
the OG.
The OG, AM 1320. I listen on the AM. We on the way out, I like to flip it over to AM to see how far out I can go. Because 107.9 I can catch it through Morrison pretty good, but the AM I got on the other side of McMinnville clear. So pretty happy with that. We may have to go to the 2-second on that. That's not.
I thought someone would get that on the one.
Not a lot there.
My parents, they know what it is.
728-1320.
Play the one again.
One more time here.
What is it? Somebody's got to know it. Vinny, somebody.
Jessica said it's not Sublime. Clearly not. How long have y'all been at the beach?
Like 2 weeks now.
How long have y'all been down there? Jessica, I noticed every day.
Do y'all live down there now?
Posting pictures. Y'all have a house? We'll come visit. I went on a 1-day trip to Knoxville. I'm like, I feel refreshed. I don't know that I could handle the heat of the beach in the summer. I keep saying I would like to try it, but I feel how hot it is now here. And I just can't imagine that heat on the sand. I don't think so. I think I would like it, but I don't think I would like it.
Do you know it, Brandy?
Jessica said we aren't coming back.
We're coming down there.
She said no heat there. It's 82 and breezy. Are you kidding me? 82 and breezy at the beach. And it's going to be 92 here today. Nobody's got this answer yet. Let's go to the 2-second clip. Okay, that's got to get you right there. Morning show.
Bass monkey.
No,
good guess.
Good try.
I can see how
Not
you would
it,
think
though.
that.
Not it. Good try.
No.
You're going to call back and try again.
I picked a good one today.
Good job, Holly. 728-1320. If you know the answer.
I can't believe we've not got a winner yet.
I'm a little surprised. I thought we would get that a little quicker.
Means I win. If we don't get it on the 3, means I win.
Let's go ahead and move on. 3-second clip. Name this tune. Call in the Benloma Connect hotlines. 728-1320. I mean, y'all better be able to get that.
Like I gave it to you.
You better be able to get that on that. Morning show.
My Posse's on Broadway, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Boom. Yeah. It is. My Posse's on Broadway, Sir Mix-a-Lot. What's your name?
Ebony.
Ebony, yes.
Good job, Ebony. Come on by. I got some Thunder Radio swag for you up here, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thanks you.
For playing. Yes.
My Posse's on Broadway.
Posse up.
Kevin said, I have no idea what this is.
Back when we were little, my dad used to put this and buttermilk biscuits would play. I don't know if someone made him a mix CD or a mix tape
with 2 songs on it.
Well, I don't know how he was playing it. But he was playing it. Like it felt like a lot of times when we were on long car trips. And I feel like when we were going to Gatlinburg one time, I can remember the first time I heard this song. No, it wasn't that one. It was Buttermilk Biscuits. And I had never heard it before in my life. So I was probably around 12, 13.
Yeah.
That age. And I loved it.
Is that when you got your glamour photos made? At the same age?
Glamour shots?
Glamour shots, yeah.
I was a little younger.
Oh, okay.
I was probably
somebody needs to send me that.
I was probably around 10.
Somebody send me the glamour shot so I can put those up on the Instagram, on the Facebook live feed. Because those are good.
I had such a big space in my teeth you could kick a football through it. But I did have a photo incident happen in Gatlinburg. I don't know if that's what you're remembering, but I'm gonna tell you something. I had horrible, awful acne growing up. It was just the worst. And I wore my bangs thick and long so you couldn't see it all on my forehead. You could see it the rest of the way of the face, but I couldn't very well let my hair grow down to my chin, could I? I wanted to.
So like Aaron on The Office, pull the hair around in front of your face.
So we went to this thing, and me and my brothers and sisters, it was the first time we had ever visited Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area. We thought it was so awesome, and we were walking in all the little shops, and there's this place that does photos. They take your face and put it on. In our case, it was the Wizard of Oz. So I was Dorothy, and like my siblings were the Lion, Tin Man, and Scarecrow, and whatever. So they get in there and they asked me to pull my bangs back, and so they can take a picture of just my face. And I didn't want to. I didn't want to do that. I wasn't comfortable with that, but I did it. And it really highlighted, the professional cameras did, really highlighted the blemishes and the redness. I looked at the picture on the prompter, and I was like, no, we cannot buy this. I was so embarrassed. I was mortified. And my parents are like, no, thanks. We don't want it. So we walk out back onto the main road there, and they have a huge like TV that's showing,
like at Times Square,
showing what they're doing inside. And there is that picture. I'm probably around 13 ish. I can't remember, but there were cute boys walking around, and that's a very sensitive age for a 13-year-old girl to have your face plastered. And I started crying. My parents were laughing. They were laughing, and I was crying, and I was like, please tell them.
My pimples are 14 inches.
Tell them to take it down. Please tell them to take it down. And they were laughing, and I'm like, can we just go? I don't want anybody to be like, look, there's the pimple girl. So I'm like, please, let's just go. And To this day, my parents say they wish they would have bought the photo. They didn't, but they're like, we wish we would have bought.
They'd like to have that now. Because I know how they are. They'd have that thing displayed on a canvas.
Yeah, I get it every year for Christmas, printed on a blanket or a T-shirt.
Yeah, one thing different each year. Here's a T-shirt. Here's a blanket. Here's a canvas. Keychains. Everybody would have one.
My dad.
Maybe that's what's wrong with you.
He collects the worst photos of all the kids. The worst. Like when you're trying to bite in a piece of cake, or when your eyes are halfway in between a blink. The worst pictures possible. He collects them, and on your birthday, throughout the day, you just get these awful pictures of yourself. Just
have a good day.
And he thinks it's hilarious. At the end of the day, he sends a sweet picture of like us and him in a hug or something. And he's like, happy birthday. It's like torture for the whole day. And then he's like, love you.
Just a picker.
Yeah, he's a picker.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Moving along, congratulations to Ebony on Name That Tune. We got Stupid Silly Stat when we come back. Joke of the Day as well. Got a news break here on the radio. You can catch the show over on the cameras. We'll hang out with you during the breaks there on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Insta. So if you're listening and you're like, who are they talking about when they say Jessica's going to be in the beach forever, or we chime in with random comments, that's the people commenting over on the live feed. So you can be a part of the show that way and interact with us. We'd love to have you do that over on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local news is brought to you.
Now we know what's wrong with Holly.
What?
You were tortured.
Oh.
Pretty much just tortured.
Weren't we all at some point tortured by something? I think it makes you stronger. I'm tough as nails now. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Except for all the time I get them hurt.
She's very sensitive. Well, that's a lie.
You have to admit that I've gotten better since we first met.
Oh, she's gotten way better. I have broke her.
I'm just like calloused over now. I used to be sweet and precious. Now I'm like, get off my lawn.
Tougher than woodpecker lips.
My acne was so bad one time, y'all. Not one time, but growing up. After high school, and I become a young adult, you know, my face cleared up some. I've always struggled with, even now, but my face had cleared up significantly after high school. And I was walking through Walmart, and I saw a classmate of mine. He walked over to me, and he goes, "Whoa, Holly, your acne's gotten so much better." And I was like,
thanks. Makes you feel good about what they were talking about back in the day, huh?
Yeah.
Clearly that was on the mind.
And then another time after high school, I went to school. I went to surgical tech school. And in surgery, you've got to have the mask on, and you've got to put the surgical cap over your hair, and they, you know, so all your hair is up off your forehead. Well, I've got some scarring on my forehead, but it's from chicken pox.
Yeah.
But the surgeon,
I got a scar somewhere from chicken pox.
The surgeon goes, "Whoa, looks like you had a bad case of acne as a child." And I don't know if you've ever had acne or an issue with it, you're insecure about it anyway.
So why would you say that?
So why would you say that? He must have had amazing skin growing up.
I've got a chicken pox scar somewhere. It's my forehead or my eyebrow or somewhere up there.
I thought yours was on like
over
the
here.
side.
It's somewhere up here. We used to get chicken pox bad. These kids, they don't even get chicken pox anymore.
They get a vaccine.
They get a vaccine or something. Like, I'm like, no, don't give them the vaccine. Make them get the chicken pox. They should have to go through what we went through.
How, you know, you get these awful itchy rashes, and then your mama is like, "Don't scratch it." What do you mean don't scratch it? It itches.
Literally impossible to do. Even as an adult, like you get poison ivy or something, you're not, don't scratch it.
I
I'm gonna.
the fire out of it. I don't care. I'm grown now. I'm scratching this.
I know. My leg's bleeding where I've scratched through all the way to the bone. Like, I'm not going to itch.
The pain from the broken skin is better than the nag
that feels better
itch.
than the itch.
Got really quiet.
Guess y'all need to entertain the people. When we come back and we talk about how far is appropriate to have an interstate sign for a restaurant.
Okay. After stat. If we got some spare time, then we jump into that. Did you see where that guy got hit by a roller coaster?
I saw it, but I couldn't read the story because I don't know. I guess I was looking at it on Fox News, and
I guess it was in a restricted area.
Oh well, you ought not be there.
He's in critical condition.
No, I mean, I don't mean to be mean, but
it's restricted for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I hope he recovers, but they have it restricted for a reason,
What did you see the one where I don't remember the name of the amusement park, but the ride got stuck upside down. Like everybody was hanging.
Oh, I have seen that.
Upside down. It was in a round. It looked like a free fall thing. I don't know, but I saw video clips, and the people up there were screaming. But they had been up there for 30 minutes, and other people were tired of they're all scared.
You're right.
They know something's bad wrong because they made an announcement they were closing the park.
Right.
And they're stuck so long, blood vessels in their face started to it looks like they have little blood freckles.
Right.
And you could hear people in the video going, "Stop screaming!"
Right.
I'm sure it's
getting annoying. We know we're here. It sucks. I don't want to be here, but. Southwest flight heading for Oklahoma City dives to 500 feet above neighborhood.
Oh.
Dropped to around 500 feet from the ground. It was during a missed approach. And it gained some altitude, circled back, and landed. I love the air traffic controller stuff. Southwest 4069, low altitude alert. You good out there? What do you mean you 500 feet?
It's very casual.
I know.
Everybody remain calm.
Looks like you've crashed. Y'all good over there?
We need to talk about the Trump tweeting the Biden truck airbrush thing.
Oh, yes. It's on Truth Social. He didn't tweet it.
On what?
Truth Social, his social media platform.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, keep up.
Truth Social?
Truth Social.
Oh.
Holly's really involved. It's his own thing he launched when he got banned from Twitter a long time ago. Pennsylvania parents vacationing with children in Florida drown.
Oh.
Parents of 6.
The parents drowned?
Got caught in a rip current. They said they double red flags today.
Jessica said she's felt the rip current stronger than.
But it's about that time of year. Last year they started having drownings right about this time of year.
I hate that.
Oh, I do too. Happy Friday to you, everybody. Was that you doing a little humming over there? I cut that mic on a little too quick.
It's better than me singing.
Holly woke up this morning and she said something to me in a foreign language. And she just sit up out of bed and she goes, no, Mama. I was like, I don't know why she's trying to talk for something. And I'm like, something wrong? Why she's trying to speak this early? And when I finally got it out of her, she said, do we have anything to do tonight? And so the first thing on her, and I was like, matter of fact, we don't. We've been doing pool work pretty much every night, but the liner will go on Saturday night, so we'll be busy with that. But tonight, I think we're chill. So
those are my favorite days.
I'm excited about that. I can get caught up on work here and not have to worry too much about much. We got a car show tomorrow. I got to get prepared for and all that, but no big events tonight for us.
I love it. I love that for me.
We got games to play, but first, joke of the day or games first. What you want to do?
Let's do games first.
Because she forgot joke of the day.
No,
even though I mentioned it before we went to the break, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll play games.
Yeah.
She forgot.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Did you bring your statistics?
Yes, stupid silly stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive. Got a tire sale going on right now. Get a brand new set of tires and get them installed at Freedom Automotive, and you're going to be entered for a chance to win a 65-inch Roku TV. You got to get entered before July the 5th. So go find them at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. They're right there in front of College Street Elementary School. Freedom Automotive. They do all of your other automotive repairs as well. Locally owned and operated. So those guys, the guys, the techs, the owners, they're going and hanging out at the same places as you are, eating at the same restaurants. Their kids are playing on the same ball teams, going to the same schools. So they're going to go the extra mile to make sure you're a satisfied customer at Freedom Automotive. Holly?
According to a recent survey, 53% had one of these growing up. So 53% of people polled had one of these growing up. What is it?
728-1320 to take your guesses this morning on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. If you get the right answer, I got 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park. No, scratch that. 2 tickets to Lake Winnie for you. 2 tickets to Lake Winnie for you if you get the right answer today on Stupid Silly Stats. 728-1320. If you get the wrong answer, you can call back and try again.
Only 53% of us had this growing up.
Say only 53%, but it's over half.
I didn't.
Morning show.
Slinky.
A slinky. Good guess.
Everyone loves a slinky.
I used to love playing with the slinky on my grandma's stairs. Well, old metal ones, not the ones that get all tangled up and you can't get them untangled.
We didn't have stairs. We had steps, like 2.
Yeah.
So I could watch it walk down like 2 steps.
Well, might as well. If it's more than that, they're going to get tangled anyway.
Now, it's neat when you can watch it go down, and it goes down flawlessly. The sound is even kind of nostalgic.
728-1320. Haven't played with a slinky in a long time.
A metal
Oh,
slinky. Sometimes at birthday parties or something, you'll get that rainbow colored plastic
garbage.
What am I going to do with this? This doesn't slinky right. 53% of us. Let me try again. Try again. Only 53% of us had this growing up. What is it?
728-1320. Take your guesses. Morning show.
Is it a beating with a wooden spoon?
A beating with a wooden spoon. You like that one, didn't you? That wasn't it.
My mama was always partial to switches. I don't think she ever whipped me with a wooden spoon. It was a belt, or I got to go pick my own switch. Which
sounds like a fun task.
That's an intimidating. Yeah.
728-1320. Y'all starting to figure out what's wrong with Holly.
Or what's right with me.
She was harassed and tortured often, and verbally and physically. 728-1320. Only 53% of people had this growing up. It doesn't really say what era.
Era?
Yeah.
I think any era.
According to a recent survey, only 53% of those responding had one of these growing up. What is it?
I did not.
728-1320. I did.
No.
Oh, well.
I didn't know you were rich growing up. That's cool, though. I married a rich kid.
James said lawn darts. Those are banned now. Never got to play with a lawn dart.
Are they banned? I thought I saw them.
I don't know. He just said that. JC says a go-kart. I had a go-kart, ran it right into the swing set, going full speed. That swing set did not budge.
I didn't have a go-kart. Oh, so they do make them, but the tips are rounded.
Oh, that's not fun. I guess because people probably started throwing them at each other like spears, huh?
They're like little half balls on the end. It kind of looks like a big birdie.
Oh.
Like a badminton birdie.
Morning show.
A mini bike.
A mini bike. Good guess, but no.
I bet that's lower.
Yeah, probably lower than 50%. 53% is a decent amount of people, but not when you figure out what the actual answer is here. Tiffany says a second bathroom in the home. Hard growing up with one bathroom. We had one bathroom for quite a while. That was not easy. We had one bathroom growing up. Then we had one bathroom when we were building our house. We were living in a duplex while we were building. We sold our house, moved into a duplex to build, and then we only had one bathroom. That was not a fun experience.
Yeah, I've lived in places with one bathrooms.
But that's not it. 728-1320 to take your guesses this morning on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. 53% of people did not have this growing up. Got 2 tickets to Lake Winnie for the winner today. JC says their own TV. That's a good guess.
I had a TV in the room, but it didn't have cable. Like it had.
I had 2, 4, 5, and 8.
Yeah.
Couldn't get Fox on channel 3 or 17 or whatever it was. I couldn't get it. But and channel 2 didn't really come in much. 4 was 5 was the clearest one. You got to watch a lot of Maury Povich.
What did Family Matters and Saved by the Bell come on?
Was it 2?
Okay, because I watched a lot of that.
Well, I watched that.
Power Rangers Before School.
Mm-hmm. It's a good days right there. Saved by the Bell. Did Saved by the Bell come on network TV? Maybe that's probably NBC. Probably 4.
I did watch it, so if whatever that was, I had it.
728-1320. No right answers today. Not a lot of guesses. Y'all pick up the pace. What's the matter with
everybody out of town?
Yeah, everybody's gone on vacation. They don't want to play our games.
53% of us had this growing up.
You can win 2 tickets to to Lake Winnipesaukee, and you can go down there and get in and that includes the Soakia Water Park. So these hot days, you can go cool off. Morning show.
Video game.
Video game. Good guess, but no, not it. Not it.
My brother always got the video games, like the consoles. It was like but I got to play on his. But
morning show.
What about a bicycle?
Oh, bicycle, good try. But no, not it. Not a bicycle.
I'm gonna give you a hint. It's not a toy.
Not a toy or an item necessarily. And Jessica said a vacation is no excuse to not play. She is actually watching the show while on vacation. To be fair, once you're down there for 3 weeks, Jessica, it's no longer vacation. You've set up
live there.
Residency, so you're not on vacation anymore.
Brandy said swimming pool. That's a good guess.
It's probably lower than 53%, right? Like, I feel like fewer than 53% of people had a swimming pool growing up.
We had like a plastic pool.
Oh, yeah. The little ones?
No, like the round. Well, I guess they're all round, aren't they? The
round ones.
The plastic, not the little like to your ankle one, but like the 3-footers where you could bend the wall in and let the water out. Never mind.
I got a text here from the sheriff, and I'm pretty sure he's voice to texting.
Okay.
So I don't really know what he's saying.
Third dairy.
Yeah. Went to Hillsboro, and I think he meant market, but it's Marquit.
Oh, it's French. Marquet.
And Conn, Conn, I think he meant conned the cable guy to run cable out Stevenson Road.
So he could have cable?
Yeah. I don't know who.
I lived on Stevenson Road.
I don't know what he said. Holly's mom. went up to Hillsborough Market in condoms. I wonder if he's talking about your mother.
Wait a minute.
Morning show.
Hi, a pet?
A pet. Great guess. That's a good guess. I like that one. Not it, though, because that's not a toy. But that's not it.
Yeah, we did live close to Hillsborough Market.
Cable guy. Morning show.
What about a three-wheeler?
A three-wheeler. No, it's not a toy or a.
It don't got wheels.
No wheels. No wheels. No toys. No pets.
It's a little difficult today. Uh-oh.
I just dropped my
Back
phone.
on, Josh.
I dropped my phone on top of all the important things here. I think everything's all right. It's apparently a heavy phone. All right, we don't have the answer. 728-1320. Let's read the stat one more time.
Give a hint.
53% of people, only 53% had one of these growing up. Morning show.
A waterbed.
A waterbed. Oh, good guess. But no, not it. Remember them waterbeds?
That's 53 is high, isn't it, on waterbed?
Yeah, only rich people have waterbeds.
I'm gonna give you a hint. Is it time for one?
Yeah, you need to give a hint. We're late. Actually, we're really late.
You're less likely to have it if you had siblings.
All right. Only 53% of people had this growing up. And Holly says you're less likely to have had it if you had siblings.
I didn't have it. None of my siblings had it.
I want to know about your mama Con and the cable guy.
I'm not surprised.
Morning show.
Your own telephone.
Your first two words were so close to the answer, but the third word, you blew it.
Good guess. Try again.
728-1320. I feel like the next caller is going to get it. They're going to get it. They're going to call him with something way off.
Brandy said bunk bed. That's a good guess. It's not right.
It's not bunk bed or bed. 728-1320.
Only 53% of us had this growing up.
I've got a minute. I've got to call it. We were way late.
Okay.
Here.
The more siblings you had, the less likely it was you had it.
728-1320.
You had it, but it was just you and your brother.
Yeah.
There
wasn't 15 of us like y'all got. We didn't have a whole basketball roster in our house. 728-1320. 2 tickets to Lake Winnie on the line. You've got 30 seconds, and I'm calling it. Morning show.
Your own room.
Your own room. There it is. Your own bedroom. What's your name? Jessica. Good job, Jessica. Winner. I got 2 tickets to Lake Winnie. You come pick those up, okay?
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Good job. Yes.
Did our Jessica win?
I think so. She typed your own room over here.
Okay, maybe that was her.
And so, yeah, your own room, your own bedroom. Now, when I was early on, I did not have my own bedroom. Well, I think I slept in my grandma's utility room. That's where I was staying. So I remember the washer and dryer were in there.
Not only did I not have my own room.
Was it a bedroom?
I did not have my own bed. I shared a bed with my sister, Emily, for a long time. And then when I turned about 16, we got a house and I got my own room and I had a twin bed. And it rocked my world having my own room. And then I moved out at 18. I had it for 2 years.
Isn't it amazing how grateful you are when you don't have them? You know, the things.
And then you get it.
And then you get it and how happy you are and how grateful you are. And then we come along and spoil our kids so bad. They're grateful for nothing. Nothing. I sent the kids a text yesterday. They're in Gatlinburg. And so I sent them some pictures of the pool progress that we're making. And the boy one's like, awesome, that looks good. The girl one's like, what's next? When's it going to be done? I'm like, okay. That's all she wants to know. When's it going to be done? When can I get in it?
Yeah,
when
you're right.
Come over?
I'm a whipper when she gets back.
You probably should. She's not very grateful. All right. It is Friday, Holly. It's Friday. Get the Friday mix fired up. It's also a great day to go down to Common John Brewing Company. Maybe, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I had work to do, and now I'm not going to do it. Common John Brewing Company, serving up breakfast starting at 8 a.m. Yes, 210 Woodbury Highway, online at Common. I just can't even mention it without wanting to go. That's how Common John works for me. I got to stop doing these reads.
Just keep doing them.
I'm spending more money there than they're spending with me. It'd be a better financial decision if I just said, you know what, guys, we're not going to do this anymore.
But we love it.
210 Woodbury Highway. Going down there and see them at Common John Brewing Company. Open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, starting at 8. Let's twist again, like
Y'all gonna get a whipping.
Who? Kids? Like right?
Guy singing this song.
I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna say Florida Man Friday for after the 8 o'clock.
All right.
Sorry.
We're getting birthdays here.
We're getting birthdays here.
It seems early for birthdays.
It's gonna be 55. If we had Florida Man Friday here, it'd be 8:15 for you.
This is gonna play for 9 more minutes.
Well, it's a 5-minute song, and then we got a commercial break there.
Okay. Okay.
It is what it is, Holly.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I got a lot of celeb birthday.
Yeah. Shannon says she's afraid she's gonna be graduated college and get married before that pool's done.
I know she
Liner goes down Saturday. Calm down. You're welcome to come help.
hardly know her.
Birthdays.
I'm gonna go to cut this water off.
Okay, yeah. They're watering the bushes. What y'all doing this weekend? You got any plans besides burning up? I need some hotter than sayings I can use for the weathers. I can't say hotter than the devil's butthole, Shannon. So I need something better. Congratulations, Jessica, on your win. Like since my weather guy's out for the weekend, I got to do the weathers. So I need some good. It's gonna be hotter than. What can I use that's PG? Not quite PG-13, maybe like PG-10, but not PG. You know, maybe somewhere in there. That's right, hotter than the side of the pillow because it's cooler than the other side of the pillow. Why is that? We got some new sheets yesterday, thanks to Leslie's recommendation. Holly got them for me for Father's Day, and they did not disappoint. It's the age when a good set of sheets is like the bomb.com. I was jacked. I'm slowly becoming very bougie in my older age. I'm like, well, I need these nice sheets, and I need this really nice washing detergent. Or I send it back. Maybe that's why I slept so good in hotels for a long time, because how long does it take to turn off the water? The water is by the door. You walk out, you turn it off, you come back in. She's going to do something else. There she is. Do you take the long walk to turn off that water? Y'all are disappointing me with your hotter than sayings. You didn't. You come up with many. Jessica's the only one really doing much work here. Pennsylvania couple vacationing in Florida with their 6 children drowned Thursday, both of them. Stewart Beach, Hutchinson Island, southeastern coast. The parents and their 2 teenage children were swept out by a rip current. Martin County, that's where Dan Bongino lives.
That's awful.
2 teens escaped the currents. Their parents did not. 51 and 48.
Every time we go to the beach, the kids get mad at me because I give them the rip current spiel about don't try and fight against it. You know, let it take you out and then swim around it.
The kids were able to break the current and attempted to help their parents, but it became too dangerous. Forced to swim ashore.
Oh, it's awful. I hate stuff like that. I mean, who likes it? But
I know it. That's terrible.
I feel like every time I hear a story like that, it adds to my anxiety about life.
Jessica said the rip current here is the worst I've ever dealt with. It was last year about this time when there was a lot of rip current drownings in Florida.
Yeah, I want to say Jessica posted something about it.
I said I needed PG sayings, Dana. I told him I needed some hotter than sayings for the weather. I said,
oh, it's hotter than the devil's butthole?
Yeah, I said, I can't say that one.
Yeah.
Dana said it's hotter than a hooker sweating in church. I can't say that. There's a weather guy from here. I think he was on a weather. I think he was in Mississippi. And he said it was raining harder than a cow pissing on a flat rock out there. I think he said that on the air. I think he got in some trouble for that.
My uncle told me growing up that piss wasn't a bad word because it was an action.
It's not I don't think it's a fun word.
And I'm like, well, let me tell you some more words that my parents think are cuss words, but they're actually actions. Can I say?
Yeah. What's up, Trey?
No,
Morning.
You can't say that.
Birthdays.
Fart was a bad word growing up in my house. My dad
I don't like that word either.
My dad didn't like the word fart. So now as an adult, I'm afraid to say it. I say pass gas or he didn't like poot either.
I don't like that word either.
What do you say?
I don't say it. I don't do it.
You do it.
Nah.
Like you're announcing the arrival of the king.
That's not accurate.
Yeah.
What I do in the bathroom is my business. Stop
it's
listening.
Everybody's.
Stop
you
listening.
make an announcement.
Get away from the door.
Josh in the bathroom. It's hotter than Satan's. What?
Did you see where Taylor Swift was voted the 8th best guitarist in the world or something? And I'm like, there were 8 better guitar players at Bonnaroo on Thursday. That's awful.
There's probably 8 better guitar players in Coffee County at any given time.
Just because she can play the guitar doesn't mean
Who said that?
It was some voting. I don't know.
Taylor Swift fan
Bunch
club?
of Taylor Swift. Yeah, they're everywhere. I'm surprised she only got 8. I can't believe she didn't win. Right there, better than Eric Clapton.
I'm not saying that she's not a talented.
She's very talented
performer, but I'm gonna have to say no.
They're like saying Wallen's the 9th best. He just ain't. He can strum a few chords. I had the ale steak tray, which was really good, and Holly had a barbecue sandwich.
I was afraid to spend money because Josh is.
But we just got them sheets. I was telling her about them sheets while you were outside.
I didn't want to tell everybody about them because I didn't want to tell everybody how much.
I didn't tell them. I just told them they were sheets. I didn't say what they were. I don't know what they're called.
All right, we got some nice sheets.
I tell them we're at the age where we get sheets and we're like, ooh.
That's what I want to do. I don't want to go outside and go to a ball game or a concert. I want to go home and get in my bed. It's hotter than a stolen tamale out there.
There you go.
I'm making a post on Facebook right now. I'm gonna have fill in the blank.
Hotter than tools at a pawn shop. Yeah.
That's a good one. It's hotter than a red-headed roofer in July.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio morning show. We're a little out of order this morning. We got behind playing games, so we're going to push Florida Man Friday into the 8 o'clock hour. We'll be here until 8:30, so still time to do all the fun Florida Man stuff. But birthdays are right now. Call in your birthdays at 728-1320 or 728-3526. We would love to hear from you, and we'll put your name on the list. And at the end of the day, 4:30 this afternoon, we'll be drawing for a Slice O birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Today's Friday, so we'll put all the birthdays back in the list in the hat from all week long and draw for a birthday cake from the Manchester Food Lion. We'd love to make that happen. And we draw for a designer's choice floral arrangement amongst our anniversary people from the Mossy Pot in downtown Manchester. Happy birthday. Christopher Ferris has a birthday today. Happy birthday. Samuel Workman, happy birthday to you. And Dale Robertson, happy birthday to you. Oh, yes, happy birthday to those people. And we'll add local birthdays all day long. And Tiffany draws this afternoon at 4:30. We want to get those birthdays in by about 3 or so. That's when she goes on the air for her show. So that'll for sure get you on the list. Holly, celebrities?
Lana Del Rey turns 39. Chris Pratt. I'm a big fan of Chris Pratt. I love.
He changed quite a bit after Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Not the same body type.
No.
What's the matter?
He turns 45.
You know, it's changed quite a bit after Parks and Rec. Aubrey Plaza.
No. We're not talking about Aubrey. It's not her birthday. It's Chris Pratt's birthday, and I like a funny guy, which is why I'm so surprised we ended up together.
Ha ha. Holly's got jokes. Holly's got jokes, everybody.
Prince William of Wales turns 42 today. Tyler Childers turns 33. 33. Like I said it like a pirate. 33. I guess that's more like an Irishman, isn't it? Like a leprechaun.
I'm going to cut my mic off and just let you run the show.
Scotty Scheffler turns 28 today.
Golfer.
And that's all I got.
That's all the celebrities. Well, you can add your local birthdays. Again, 728-1320. Call them in. We'll get you on the list. Maybe you had a birthday or know someone who had a birthday earlier in the week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you forgot to call that in, or you just didn't get through or something like that. Go ahead and call it in. They won't be eligible for the slice of pie because we draw for that every day, but they're still eligible for the cake. We'll do that this afternoon. Thanks to Food Lion, thanks to Mercantile, and thanks to the Mossy Pod for providing our prizes. We're near the top of the hour. Let's get you a temperature update here. It is going to be a hot day. We're trying to figure out some good hot sayings.
Oh, I got some.
Oh, you got some?
Let me lay one on you here. I don't know why I thought this was funny. It's hotter than 5 guys fighting over a chicken nugget in a minivan with no AC.
Okay. That's something. It's going to be that hot. We're 79 right now. Headed for high of about 91 today. And really not a lot of wind, but we do get a little northwest breeze at about 5 miles an hour later in the day. That'll help a little. Overnight tonight around 70, partly cloudy skies. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Tell you what, it's not going to be hotter than the deals they got going on down there. Get on by and see them at 205 South Woodland Street, right there near downtown Manchester. They've got new deals pretty much every day, and they do a really good job of promoting those deals on their Facebook page. 205 South Woodland Street. Find them on Facebook, Wisteria Hill Boutique. Top of the hour, morning show is going to be here until 8:30. Big thanks to Dr. Van Winkle for bringing you the first hour and a half.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio.
Your hometown radio station.
WMSR. Now.
Hotter than a PlayStation at a pawn shop. That's pretty good.
This one says, it's hotter than a steel playground at recess. You go down that metal slide and tear your legs up.
They don't have those anymore.
You like come to a halt.
I remember they used to have one in metal slides down at Old Stone Fort. You know, at the playground area at the park.
Oh yeah, that was still there.
One. It was a high one. We go there. My parents would take me down there on some random day when I guess they felt like I needed some entertainment. And but you get up there and you couldn't slide down it. Your skin would just stick and it was not fun. There wasn't a lot of other playground equipment there. There's like that and like a swing. That's about it. I didn't like swinging.
I loved swinging. Oh man, that feeling.
You get too high and made me nervous.
I like to rock. Like I like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I may have been rocked a lot as a baby because I like this.
I feel like you weren't rocked enough.
Maybe that's what I crave.
Hotter than Hoptua. That's a good one. I guess she's gone AWOL. I think you say dark. I think she's gone dark.
Yeah, she's off.
They're not AWOL. Like she's not missing. That would be a concern as well. Somebody took her. No, she's gone dark. I think she left social media.
She's off the grid right now.
I'm hoping, for her sake, that she is getting with someone who knows how to handle social media fame and comes back on there and is like, hey, it's me. And then she'll get millions of followers and she'll probably need security. Though that's the problem. So hot, then copper thieves putting the copper back in the AC units.
That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, that's fine.
I'll make it red hot.
I did Common John. I did that. I'm going to do one more patent ad. If she doesn't end this situation rich, then she's doing it wrong. Yeah, 100%. It's just a case of does she want that? She may not want it. She may not want that kind of. She may
sound like she did.
Sound like she did. But I'm just saying, why did she go off social media? That's she would have.
It could be overwhelming. I'm sure.
She would have 5 million followers by now, and about 4.5 million of them would be men. I think I can imagine the creep show situation, like she would have to turn off DMs and stuff because she would get blown up. But she could, if she were to take advantage of that, she would make hundreds of thousands of dollars just on video views. Why couldn't you have done that, Holly?
Listen,
like on the morning show or something. Come on. I'd have her out there.
I can't say something like that and then go to these little kids.
We wouldn't need them little kids ball games no more.
Taking pictures of little kids and their mamas know that.
we wouldn't need that no more. Y'all ain't gonna know if we hit it big because all of a sudden y'all gonna turn on the morning show one day and we ain't gonna be here.
No, it's your favorite part of the job, remember?
Let's see here.
And you can't plan something like that.
No.
That's off the cuff.
Yeah, okay. You can go to the Alante Taylor camp tomorrow?
Yes. Why?
Somebody was asking.
Sticker. Sticker. Heat.
We went to Bosky's last Friday, I think, right before we went to Bonnaroo.
Sticker. Son?
What are you doing?
Sticker.
We got Florida Man. When we come, we got Florida Man. We still got that to do. How about that? Forgot about that. She's over there making the social media post. What she's doing.
Y'all play along.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Josh Peterson.
You're not. But you were lucky enough to snag him. What's that feel like? What's that feel like, Holly?
Feels awesome. You know, it's like being married to my own personal Google.
You don't need Google.
I don't have to look it up because Josh knows it already. So.
Yeah, I just wake up in the morning and piss excellence.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage in Manchester. Talk to them about getting pre-qualified for your next home purchase. Make sure you know what your buying power is. Then go in there. They can talk to you, get you an idea of how much home you can afford and what that's going to cost. That can be intimidating. You look at a home and you're like, okay, it's this much. How much is that going to cost me a month? They can get you pre-qualified. They can walk you through the steps, and then you know your buying power. So when you get with your realtor and you go out, you're going to be like, okay, I can afford this house and this house, but I can't afford that one. NMLS 1477317. They're in downtown Manchester, New Haven Mortgage, newhavenmtg.com. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
We're here 6:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday. All right. We got a little out of sorts in the first hour and a half of the show. We normally have Florida Man Friday around 7:40-ish, 7:45-ish, but we ran late with our game, so Florida Man Friday will be right here. Well, maybe. I don't know. Where's my music? Or it won't be right here. Or it'll be here without music. So, Florida Man Friday.
I'll do it. Bad boys, what you want? What you want? What you gonna do? When the sheriff Tom Brown come for you.
Yeah, that's it. You did good.
Wanted Florida man caught after phone rings while he's hiding in the ceiling.
Yes.
So this happened in our favorite county, Polk.
Polk County. Sheriff Grady Judd.
Yeah. 38-year-old Joshua Garrett was arrested and charged with resisting arrest and felony criminal mischief. According to the sheriff's office, when the deputies arrived, they were told that the man was causing a disturbance. This guy's wanted for violating probation, which was given after being convicted of a burglary. Let me get to the meat of the story here.
I wonder if I messed up the board when I dropped my phone on it.
Why?
Because it won't play my music.
Oh, Josh, you broke it. When they arrived, deputies confirmed Garrett walked into the business, but he never left. The deputies did an initial search of the property, couldn't find him. They believed he was still in the building. They just didn't know where. And they saw ceiling tiles were out of place. They then heard his phone start ringing and started to search in the tiles, and that's where they found him.
It was like a cartoon.
They saw a hand sticking out of the insulation, and they were like, please, God, let it have a body at the end of
right?
it.
I mean, he's itchy. Did he get up there in the insulation?
Well, if he was breaking and entering and trying to thieve, I hope he was itchy. What are you doing?
I'm working on this over here. Don't scratch it.
Oh, no, that was Thursday. That was Thursday. Florida man accused of dumping nearly 3,000 pounds of trash at an Ocala National Forest.
This seems like Thursday activity
really,
more so
really
than
does.
Florida Man Friday.
2 men were arrested after nearly 3,000 pounds of trash was removed from the Ocala National Forest. Household garbage, including furniture and appliances, were just dumped.
Just why? take it to the take it to the dump.
How do you let that much trash accumulate before you get rid of it?
Well, did he do it all at one time or over time? Like, I feel like this is something where he went and dumped it, and it was like nobody said nothing, so he just kept going there. That was his personal dump site, like for years. I'm just guessing. When I heard that, that's how I took it.
No, they loaded it onto a trailer. It was at one time.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Photos
from
the case revealed that the same trash found in the forest had originally been loaded in a trailer on the owner's lawn. I guess the dump site is connected. I guess his land runs up near it. So he just loaded it up onto the trailer and hauled it over there and dumped it.
Good a place as any.
He was taken into custody, and they found meth and fentanyl on him.
Fentanyl's not one to be messed with.
I don't know why anybody would even want to
mess with that stuff.
Oh man, that's scary. Florida man arrested for hurling chairs and planks of wood off of a New York City roof. So this is a Florida man in New York. That's what I thought. Wallen? A Florida man, Gene Oliver, age 33, was taken into custody this week after allegedly throwing a chair and some other objects off of a rooftop on Fifth Avenue. Oliver had reportedly entered the building to visit the Consulate General of Haiti to complain about housing before he went into a frenzy. Police reported he unlawfully made his way to the outdoor terrace of the 20-story high building where he began throwing the chair and like
pieces of wood
off of it. Witnesses captured the man. Oh, yep, there's video. Witnesses captured the man on camera as he threw the stuff and it smashed into scaffolding below, which is lucky.
Yeah, right.
Pedestrians under the scaffolding scrambled to safety, I reckon.
Tracy, there's no way you can throw a chair off a roof and not hit somebody in New York. I agree. Luckily, it hit the scaffolding.
It hit the scaffolding.
Thankfully. I feel like that'd be my luck if I went to New York.
You get hit.
I get hit in the head with a chair by some psycho.
That's about
20-story
That's
roof.
about all the Florida man I got.
Well, that's fine. That's plenty of Florida man. That's enough Florida man for one day. Now I'm upset that my board's broken.
Is it really?
I can't make it work. And it's not playing out of that channel. I'm very frustrated.
There goes my day.
Well, it shouldn't do that. Just drop the phone, hit right there. Let's bang it there again, see if that fixes it. It shouldn't break it.
Oh gosh. Oh no. You guys don't understand what has just happened here.
Now I've already got a computer back here that doesn't work.
Here we go.
I get an email from customer service about that.
Gosh.
I got email. I bought my refurbished computer last week because I'm trying to save a little money. And I sent an email to customer service, saying, hey, this is the deal with it. What do I do? They sent me back, well, if that's what it's doing, you should probably do something reset. I don't know. Check the PDF below. And they sent me a PDF, and I open it. It doesn't talk anything about a reset in there.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm just like, somebody installing Windows. I'm like, that's not what you sent me.
Maybe, can you?
I'm gonna give it a little bit more of a thorough read today. I just read it when I was
Gotcha.
driving down the road or whatever.
I never did my joke of the day. Let me lighten the mood here.
Kong, my customer service guy.
His name's Kong.
Kong.
K-O-N-G.
K-O-N-G. Kong.
Like the dog toy.
I would recommend a recovery if it keeps looping. CPDF. The PDF, the headline. Using the tool to create installation of Windows 10.
Maybe that's what he means. You have to reinstall.
He didn't say reinstall.
Oh,
he said recovery.
Maybe that's how you recover it.
I don't know. Just you're gonna have to give me more step by. Who do they think ordered this? Do they think I'm also
Elon
a computer
Musk.
repair person? I don't. Joke of the day.
I'm obsessed with telling airport jokes. I'm obsessed with it.
Are you?
Yeah. Doctor says it's a terminal problem.
It's pretty good. One thing about our trip we didn't talk about. We went to Knoxville for just a day and we watched the girl and do her cheerleading thing.
She made All-American, by the way, so that's pretty cool.
Congratulations to her, 2 years in a row. She's a UCA All-American cheerleader. We're very proud.
As were 7 of her peers.
Yes. So anyway, we go up there and on the way back, as soon as we leave, we're not even left. We're still sitting in the arena. And Holly's like, I'm hungry.
No. To be fair, I told you while we were in the arena, I said, I'm really hungry. That banana didn't hold me over.
Yeah, because we went to breakfast at the hotel and they've got eggs, omelets, sausage, waffles, cereal. Holly gets a banana. And so an hour later, she's like, I'm really hungry. I'm like, surprise. So I'm like, well, there's nothing to eat here. There's no concessions available. And
I knew that.
When we leave, I'm like, there's really nowhere to stop in downtown. We're going to get on the interstate. And I don't know what it is about me and traveling. And I think a lot of people are probably the same way. I don't want to stop in a big city to get fast food. I don't want to do that. I want to get out of Knoxville, really out of Farragut. I like to get past the split where it calms down. So we get all the way to the 40-75 split. And once we get there, I'm like, I'll stop now. So that didn't take long, just a few minutes. And once we get there, I see this one exit here has a Subway, the McDonald's, and a Chick-fil-A. I'm like, all right, Chick-fil-A sounds good. So I get off the exit and, it's got the little sign there that says which direction the restaurants are. I'm still old school. I'm looking at these instead of pulling it up on my phone to be like, what restaurants are nearby? I'm still looking at interstate signs. So I get off and it says Chick-fil-A left 5 miles. And I'm like, I'm not driving 5 miles. It's 10 miles out of my way. I've got to go 5 miles there and 5 miles back to get a chicken sandwich. And, McDonald's and Subway are 0.1 miles to the left. So that's a pretty easy decision for me. I'm going to go there. It was that truck stop food too. Truck stop, McDonald's and Subway. But at what point should you not be allowed to post that you have a location?
What's the cutoff?
Yeah, I don't want to drive 10, because you can say it's 5 miles, but it's 10 miles. And then it's 10 minutes in the drive-through line. So I'm not doing that. But at what point should you not be allowed to do that? They'd be like getting off that 111 here and be like, Dairy Queen, just nice little 11-mile stroll to the right there.
We have gotten off of an exit because we were looking for food, I think, late on a trip before. And we're like, okay, there's a whatever up here. Let's get off here. And you get off and you drive. It feels like forever. But had we known before we got off the exit, I guess we assume that when we get off, there's just going to be something right.
Well, I assume when it says on the interstate, 1 mile ahead, exit 217, then it says these restaurants are there.
Yeah.
No, these restaurants are not there.
So
two of them are. One of them is in another town. It's a whole other town.
What is the amount of mileage you think should be?
2.
2?
2 miles. I will drive 2 miles. Trey says 1 mile max.
Okay.
I'll do 2 for Chick-fil-A.
I need to be able to, when I'm getting off the interstate there and I'm deciding which way to go, I need to see
the signs.
See all the restaurants right there. If I can't see them, then you can't add them.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I guess you pay to put your restaurant on the sign. I guess I don't know how that works. Probably you got to pay somebody to put your restaurant on the sign. Nothing's free.
Oh, gotcha.
So I guess you could do whatever you want, but I'm not going to go 5 miles out of my way to get that. That's just me. So I don't know. Just a little.
Well, there may be somebody out there who says, you know what, I'll drive.
Tanya says Chick-fil-A is the worst about that. That happened to us another time on the way back from Cleveland, I think, on the way back from maybe a ball tournament down there. And it was like Chick-fil-A this way or, whatever. We got off the interstate and it was like 8 miles. And we went because there was a wreck on the interstate anyway or something.
That's
so
the
we
Lord's
ended up going around.
So.
The
Thankfully,
new maple bacon chicken sandwiches. I haven't had it yet.
Luckily, our Chick-fil-A is right off the interstate.
Yeah, there's no issues there. Anyway, Thunder Radio Morning Show. Overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. Cash out refinance. You can take that money that you've built up the equity in your home. You've been making those payments year after year after year after year, and you've got all this equity, all this cash, and you can access it with a cash out refinance and use that to improve your home, make it a better place, spruce it up. Learn more at newhavenmtg.com. Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. NMLS 1477317.
Calling all homeowners. If you're looking to breathe new life into your budget, New Haven Mortgage is here for you. We specialize in refinancing, bringing you tailored solutions to help you save money and achieve your...
Trey says Chick-fil-A gets a pass. I've gone on my way to eat there before. I used to drive Tullahoma to get it occasionally.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever went to Tullahoma just to get it, but I was like, if we're going to Tullahoma, we're going to Chick-fil-A. There for a while, when the softball team was in the state tournament, not the first time, but 3 or 4 years ago when they went they were runner-up. So we were Murfreesboro every day, and there was Chick-fil-A right next to the park. And I was like, we're going to Chick-fil-A. Holly, by the end of that week, she threatened me we couldn't go to Chick-fil-A anymore.
My nieces and nephews calls it Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
My nephew, when he wants the chicken minis, he calls them the chicken nugget hamburgers.
He's not wrong with his logic there.
On semi-mounts and remounts, you'll be surprised how low the custom jewelry prices are. Call Papa 728-2360. All transactions are fast, easy, and confidential. Tolliver's is licensed in Bible. Tolliver's has a Better Business Bureau rating of A+. Tolliver's, 110 North Spring Street on the square.
Oh.
I got to eat there 19 more times before September 30th so I can use my rewards. I did something the other day that made me officially feel, there's a lot of things I'm starting to do now that make me officially feel older. Like when we got these sheets and we were jacked up at got new sheets, got this new detergent. I'm like, it's a good day. I signed up to be a loyalty member at Kangaroo. They got me with it. They're like, are you a loyalty member or whatever? So you're in the Circle Club or whatever they call it. And I was like, I'm not. And they're like, well, you can save some money on gas. And I was like, well, how do I sign up? You scan this little thing. And I was like, okay, I'm all signed up. So I'm also a Speedy Club rewards member. So I'm starting to do rewards. I just use it for the gas. I don't keep up. If I go into the store to get something, I don't take my card in. But if I'm getting gas, I'll scan that.
Has it?
I just got it.
Okay.
The Speedway, I think you say 5 cents with the Speedway one. Mercantile. What's going on over there? Mercantile Cafe.
Straight, Holly.
Grab me go breakfast this morning. I'll get the Merc. Chicken and rice casserole. Fried fish. Good show. Yes. It's hotter than hot tall means outside. Walmart Plus gets you $10 off per gallon at Murphy. What? 10 cents off. Did I say $10? I meant 10 cents. 20 cents off per gallon for the next week at Exxon. What? Liner goes down Saturday, Glenn, so we're getting closer. Still more work. Too hot for casseroles, but I do love me some chicken and rice. I know.
It's hotter than Satan's bathwater out there.
That's a good one. Did somebody submit that? No. Did you find it or did you come up with it?
Found it. It's hotter than a jalapeno's armpit. It's hot.
Thanks for tuning in to Thunder Radio, Manchester's hometown station. It's 1957.
It's going to do it for us today, Holly. Good show.
Thank you, Josh. It's hotter than a baker's belt buckle outside.
That's what we've been doing today. I want to tell you about the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. They got grab-and-go breakfast items right now. They start that at 7 o'clock Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so don't forget that when it's time to grab breakfast on those days. Lunch today starts at 11 o'clock. They got chicken and rice casserole, fried fish as your entrees, and on the sides, you can choose between mashed potatoes, cream corn, green beans, mixed greens, white beans, fried cabbage, cherry lime congealed salad, cherry congealed salad, macaroni pea salad, pool room slaw, broccoli salad, or coleslaw. All those meals come with cornbread, Mexican cornbread, or a yeast roll at your choice. Get something fresh out of the kitchen if you like. Be a good day for a burger. Make a good burger and fries down there at the Mercantile. You don't think about that much because you're thinking about what's on the menu there on the cafeteria line. Takes a couple extra minutes because they're going to make it fresh, but I recommend those burgers. They got dinner tonight until about 8 o'clock at the Merc. 210 North Irwin Street, Mercantile. Look it up. Mercantile. Mercantile. 210 North Irwin Street, downtown Manchester, right across from the Manchester Police Department. We're done today. Catch replays of the show on Apple and Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Give us a like or a subscribe there. You can rewatch the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. We got Swap It Shop coming up next. Under the Roof with Jim and Rob at 9. Rick and Bubba at 10. Dan Bongino at 12. Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany at 3. Braves baseball back in action tonight after the night off last night. Holly, good show.
Thank you, Josh.
Y'all have a good weekend. See y'all tomorrow at the Car Show, Rotary Amphitheater.